it's your girl, Jelly Chanel, and I am back with another video. Y'all probably watching this and like, again, another sit-down video. Well, guess what? This video is going to be very, very helpful for all of y'all people who are working from home, trying to work from home, have a dream of working from home, whatever. This is about the cons of working from home, especially as a customer service representative, which is my current role. That's enough of this intro, but let's just roll into this video. So I did write down some of... Bro, why the refrigerator had to do that? I was talking. Anywho, I wrote down some of my thoughts about cons of working from home, and I compared it to like other people's and what, you know, the internet had to say, and of course mine always, you know, correlates with the others. So let's just, you know, let me just talk about it. So the first one, increased isolation. So what increased isolation to me means is just like being stuck at home, you know, and not being able to like go to the break room, go downstairs to the lobby, go, you know, just traveling around the building. At home, you're stuck in your workspace. Only place you got to go is like your room. Even if you working in your room, you ain't got nowhere to go besides the kitchen, living room. Like, what else is there to do? You can't go to the break room, get a different snack, you know, a variety of snacks. I keep saying different. You can't, you know, go to the break room, get a variety of snacks. You can't go down to like the shop downstairs in the lobby, you know, just, you know, do whatever. Like, you're just stuck at home. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm just stuck. Like, it's okay, you know, the thought of it is okay, but when you actually like doing it after a while, it gets really stressful. So that's like the first thing is isolation. So if you want to work from home, just be mindful that you're going to be stuck at home for 8 hours on the phone talking to people about their problems. That's that. Second one, distractions. Distractions is like the main con of working from home. Personally, for me, I distract myself. It's not so aware of like people distracting me, it's me distracting myself, because I just got out of training like, I'll say like a week and a half ago. So I don't really get that many calls from customers regarding their orders or whatnot. So I'll probably get about 5 to 10 calls a day out of an 8-hour shift. So me, I just like to go on Hulu, go on Netflix, go on YouTube, and I watch, you know, shows, movies, videos. I watch things to not be bored or whatever. And boredom is another thing, but I'm going to get into that later. Distractions. I will do anything to not sit here. Like, I'll go in my room, go lay down. I will go in my room and just lay there. I'm bored. Like, what am I supposed to do? My work area is over here. My room is over here. It's like not too, you know, it's not like a 10-minute walk. Like, it's right there. So I can just go in there, you know. Another distraction, food. I'm always wanting some food. Like, I can literally have just eaten. And because I'm here and I don't have anything else to do, I want something else sweet to eat, you know. Another distraction, like just noises and stuff. Like, I live in an apartment, so you have the people who mow the lawn. That's a distraction because you can't focus on, you know, paying attention to your customers. You have the lawnmower, the weed eater, you know, you have all that loudness in your ear, and you can't even hear what's on your freaking mic. Like, that's a distraction. Another distraction, if you have neighbors who are loud, or if you have neighbors who have children and they're loud. Like, I have a neighbor who has a baby or a little kid. So they could be outside and I can hear that, and I'm trying to focus on doing my work, doing my task. Or if I have a neighbor who's always playing loud music, like we share a wall. that I'm currently working on. So I would appreciate if they didn't, play their music, but I'm not gonna tell them, hey, I'm working, can you, do that? I just have to relax and just stay calm and focus on trying to do my task without having to be much distracting anymore. Another distraction that I have is my phone. Technically, when you actually go into an actual office call center, you cannot have your phone out on the floor. From my experience, I wasn't able to have my phone out on the floor. If I was to have my phone out on the floor, I would get a warning. Then, the other steps, whatever. But at home, you can have, you're not supposed to have your phone, but you have your phone. So you can get a text while you're at work. You can get a FaceTime call, a regular call. You can get a notification. Like, your phone is a major distraction while you're at work. And you really should not be on your phone, because you can get a call, from a customer, and say your mic isn't muted and you're watching some explicit content. Your mic picks up on that and your customer can hear that. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of companies record the calls. So when you have like feedback coming back from your manager, your supervisor, whatever, they can go back to those calls, listen to that, and you can get in trouble for that. So be mindful of what you're doing. Another thing, so I spoke about boredom. Boredom is really just broad, just like being bored. Like I said, I don't really get that many calls a day. I only get like 5 to 10 calls a day out of an 8-hour shift. So from 7 in the morning to 3:30, one day I only had like 5 calls. So I was literally bored out of my mind, like just sitting here. At this point, I think this was like when I first started actually, like when I got out of training, I was just like, what am I supposed to do? Like, it's boring. Like, I don't have anything to do. Like, what? Like, I was literally like losing my mind, because it's so different working at home than it is from working in the office. Like, I've actually worked in a call center before. I've worked in a call center for about like a month and a half. Honestly, to be honest, I don't know why I went back to like the customer service field, because I don't have a problem talking to people. It's talking to people who have attitudes, and I can't get an attitude back with them, because it'll look bad on my half, as a representative. And then I'll get punished by manager, supervisor, whoever, HR. I can potentially be fired. So that's just that. Boredom, man, I don't understand. I'm bored every single day of my shift. I was bored the first day of training, because we would stay on a slide for about 45 minutes, because people in my training class, would ask a question about something that the trainer just said, or would ask a question about something that's directly on the screen. Like, the question could be, what color is the sky? On the screen, it says the sky is blue. Like, those kind of stupid questions. And it really irritated me. Like, I would literally like get mad and just like take my headphones off and walk off, because like y'all was really irritating me. Like, I'm trying to learn, and I really feel like I did not get the proper training from this job. Like, honest to God truth. I told my supervisor I didn't get the proper training. I told my recruiter I did not get the proper training. And what did they say? Oh, go in there, just ask questions. And when I ask questions, y'all don't answer them. But that's enough. Another con of working from home is the Wi-Fi connection, iffy Wi-Fi. Me personally, I haven't really had this problem except for like once or twice. Well, I had it in training, but it wasn't just because of my Wi-Fi. It was because there was a lot of people in the training meeting or whatever, so it caused like my modem to like really like slow down or whatever. But after that, I probably had Wi-Fi troubles probably like once or twice, and it's only me and my boyfriend, so it's not like we have a house full of people on the Wi-Fi. Like, it's literally just us. So just like the slow connection and things, and then when it's like what's it called, raining, like, you know, when the weather is kind of acting bad, it's windy, that also causes problems with the Wi-Fi. So just be mindful of that if you're working from home or you want to work from home. Just make sure that you're like in a secure area, and you know that in that area that you're working in, the Wi-Fi doesn't really act up, because what if you're in the middle of a call and the Wi-Fi starts tripping and you have to go to a link and the link isn't, you know, pulling up. So you like telling your customer like, hold on, be patient, just pulling up your account. I've had to do that like a few times, just like, I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble, would you please, you know, go on hold. So if your Wi-Fi, just be mindful of that. Also, if you have internet, well, you have to have internet, but when you have internet, make sure that you choose like a good plan also. So I think it's like the gigabytes, megabytes, I don't know, I'm not technical, I'm not good with this technology stuff or whatever, but just get like a good plan when you're choosing your Wi-Fi if you plan on working from home. But if you already got internet, it's cool. I'm just saying, if you plan on working from home and you don't have internet or you want to upgrade, choose the plan that has like the most, because it's somewhat better. So another thing, which is the last one, and I promise you I'm not gonna rant anymore about the concept of working from home. So the last one would be waiting for help / an answer. So like I said, I feel like I didn't have the proper training. So I did what I was supposed to do. I contacted all of my supervisors, all of my managers, and I contacted my recruiter. I told them that I didn't get the proper training I thought that I needed for this job. So they was just like, well, my recruiter was like, she can't really do anything about it because it's up in the companies, like the actual company I work for, hands. So all she could do was just relate the message of what I'm telling her to them, of something that I've already told them, and they're just not listening to me. So I remember getting an email from my trainer, and the email had like a list of like 6 other emails from like supervisors and trainers who I had to report to or whatever if I had some issues. So I remember distinctively in like a Teams thing, how we communicate, I put in the chat all of their emails or whatever. Only one of them responded, right? And she responded like really, really late. And she was like, I'm going to message you privately. So she messaged me privately. She was like, if you need help, just do this and do that. So she's telling me to do this and do that. So when I do that, I don't get an answer. Like, I'm literally on a call for like no more than like 7 to 10 minutes. And they really don't want you to be on a call for more than 2. So when I'm just waiting here, like I'm literally waiting. I have the customer on hold waiting for an answer that I did not get until 45 minutes after I, you know, put the message in and asking for help. And then when I ask for help, they don't even give me like a direct answer. They were like, oh, go look at this and you'll see. But I'm looking at it and I don't see, you know, like if I'm asking for help, I need you to actually help me and not like tell me something that I already know. And that's something that I really do hate about this company, hate about the whole thing that I'm working for. They don't help you. They just beat around the bush. Like, I've asked for help plenty of times with different customers, orders, or whatever, and I just never get a direct answer. Like, a simple yes or no could be, you know, the height of my day. Like, I had a customer distinctively call in to speak with a supervisor, and we didn't necessarily go over that in training like I did in the previous job. And like a previous job I have, you want to talk to a supervisor, here, escalation, there go your supervisor. But this job, you have to ask in the whole team, which is like over 100 people, if a customer can be transferred over to a supervisor. It took one person like 15 minutes to respond and say, just give them a 10% discount. What? I asked if my customer could speak with a supervisor and y'all gonna tell me to give them a 10% discount? Like, what? What? Like, that don't even, you know, correlate. So waiting for an answer, waiting for help, getting the runaround, all this and that is really irritating, it's really frustrating, it's really stressful. I'm sorry if I'm talking fast, but that's just something that I came along, like I came, what? that's just something that happened to me. Like, I really do hate that the people that I'm supposed to be, you know, managed by aren't even like helping. Like, that's sad. Like, I've never, ever, ever in my whole work experience had a job to where I never actually got help. You feel me? Like, at my previous customer service job, we had like a thing called Boo. We had like emails. We had like all these different type of things to where if you needed help, you can like get a direct answer within like seconds. But this job is 20, 30, 45 an hour, 2 hours to get an answer. Bro, freaking neighbors. It's like I'm saying, a distraction. I'm trying to film a video and I got freaking people hitting the wall. Like, distraction. But that is all of my cons that I have for you guys. A tip that I have for all of my people who want to work from home: make a wise decision. Do your research about the company. Do your research about work from home. Read the reviews about the company as far as like other employees talking about them. Read your reviews, because I wish I really would have read my reviews for this company, but I didn't know who I was going to be working for until the day I actually started, which is sad. So make sure that you comment down below some of your cons if you are working from home, or if you plan to work from home. Just, you know, what are your thoughts about what I have to say about cons of working from home? Give this video a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, which you should have done that at the beginning of the video. But subscribe, turn on my post notifications so that you can be notified whenever I make Turn on your post notifications to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And I will see you all on the flip side. Bye.